Hi there, welcome to Simple Learning. Let's read these words loudly from column 1. First, wet. Second, we. Third, wine. Fourth, viper. Fifth, went. Now let's read the words in column 2. A, wet. B, we. C, wine. D, viper. E, went. You may have noticed how these words have similar spellings, but they start with either the letter V or W. Even though the spellings look similar, these words have completely different meanings and they are also pronounced differently.
Hi learners! So today we are going to learn how to pronounce words starting with the letters V and the letter W. So are you ready? Let's begin. So let's get this down straight. When you make the V sound, you have to stick your teeth out. V. V. Get that? Okay? So number 1 rule. When you make the V sound or the V sound, you have to stick your teeth out. V. Okay? So you stick your teeth out above your bottom lip and say V. Alright? Okay. So now if you can look at picture 1, you can see a vet. Okay? A vet is an animal doctor. Right? So how would you say it? Wet. Okay? Wet. Right? Okay. So now look at picture 2. You can see a boy is getting wet in the rain. Right? He is getting wet. So when you make the W sound, okay, what are you going to do? You are going to pout. We all know that, right? Okay. So when you say W, you are going to pout. So when you say wet, okay, you see what I'm doing? I'm closing my lips together and saying wet, right? So you may notice that both the words, even though they have similar spellings, but they start with the letter V and the letter W, right? So remember, stick your teeth out and say wet. And when you say the word starting with the letter W, you say wet. Okay? Now let's look at some more examples. Look at picture 1. What can you see? Yes, it's a picture of a vine plant. What's a vine plant? A vine plant is a plant whose stem requires support to climb, right? Did you notice the spelling? That's correct. It starts with a V. So how would you pronounce it? That's right. Wine. Okay? Stick your teeth out and say wine. Okay. Now let's look at picture 2. Right? It's a glass of wine. Do you notice the spelling difference? This wine starts with the letter W. So what do? How do you pronounce this word? Yes, you pout and say wine. Get the difference? One word is wine and the second word is wine. Now look at picture 1. It's a picture of a snake. What is the snake called? It is called a viper, right? Because it starts with the letter V. How would you pronounce it? Stick out your teeth like a beaver and say wiper. Okay, wiper. Alright. Now look at picture 2. It's a picture of a wiper. What's a wiper? It's a device used to remove rain, snow, ice from the vehicle's front window. Right? How would you pronounce it? That's right. Pout and say wiper. Alright? Wiper. Next we have the picture of a vent. What is a vent? A vent is an opening that allows air, gas or liquid to pass out of or into a confined space. So how do you pronounce it? Vent. Okay? Your teeth out. Vent. Alright? Okay. Now look at example 2. Okay? A boy went to school. Went. Alright? So went is the past form of go. How do you pronounce it? Yes. You pout and say went. You see the difference? The first word is went. The second word is went. Okay? Observe my lip movements. Now let's look at the pictures and read the words below each of the pictures loudly. Okay? All the words start with the letter V. Okay? Remember, stick your teeth out and say the words. Alright? So let's begin. The first one. Van. Okay? Van. Second one. Vase. Third one. Vulture. Right? Vulture. Fourth one. Violin. Okay? Violin. Fifth one. Vegetables. Okay? Vegetables. Sixth one. Vest. Okay? A vest is something that you wear inside or it's a part of a three-piece suit. How do you pronounce it? Vest. Vest. And the last word is vacuum cleaner. Okay? Vacuum cleaner. You clean the house with that, right? Good. Now let's look at these pictures and read the words below them. Alright? All the words start with the letter W. Alright? They start with the letter W. So let's begin. The first word is watch. Okay? Remember, you have to pout and say the word watch. Next you have wheel. Okay? Wheel. The third word you have is window. Alright? Window. And the fourth word you have is watermelon. Okay? Say it with me. Watermelon. Right? The next word you have is well. Okay? Well. And the fifth word you have is wall. Okay? Wall. And the last word you have is water. Remember, you have to close your lips together and say water. Now, since we have learned how to pronounce words with the letter V, let's read these words loudly. Alright? Remember, all the words start with the letter V. So how do you pronounce them? Remember, stick your teeth out, okay, above your bottom lip and say V. V. Alright? Okay. The first word is wet. Okay, wet. The second word is tavern. Okay, tavern is a local saloon or a bar. Alright, tavern. Third word is cave. Okay, cave. Fourth word is video. Alright, video. Fifth word is sovereign. Okay, sovereign. Okay, it means independent. Sixth word is slave. Okay, slave. Seventh word is vegetarian. Alright, say it with me. Vegetarian. Seventh word is govern. Okay, govern. And the last word is love. Alright, love. Now we are going to read these words starting with the letter W. Okay, remember W. How do you pronounce it? Close your lips together, you pout, and you say the words. Alright, let's begin. The first word is wet. Okay, remember, close your mouth. Wet. Second word is owl. Okay, owl. The third word is renew. Okay, renew. Alright, I hope you are repeating with me. The next word is wade. Okay, wade means to walk. Alright, the next word we have is crowd. Okay, crowd. The next word we have is mew. Okay, mew is a sound made by a cat. I'm sure you know about it. Okay, how do you say it? Mew. The next word we have is will. Alright, will. The next word we have is brown. Okay, say it with me. Brown. And the last word we have is sue. Okay, sue. Okay, remember, when you're pronouncing words starting with the letter W, you always pout. Alright?
So now, since you have learned how to pronounce words starting with the letter V and the letter W, it's time for an assignment. Match the words with the picture given below. The words are viper, wine, wet, viper, wet, west, whale, whale, west, and wine. You may now pause the video and match the words with pictures given.
That's all for today, learners. I hope you enjoyed with me doing these mouth exercises by pronouncing the letters V and W. Okay, see you in the next class. Bye.